Yeah.
I was doing so well.
I feel you on that. I've been saving too. Not as much as I would like, but it's still something. And I'm about to make a decision to stop my 401k because it's been, I don't really trust what's been going on with like the whole market when it comes to that, man.
I heard that they're just taking it out of people's things without even letting them know.
Well, yeah, because it goes with the stock market, so your thing go up and down, and it just took a huge hit. Everybody lost so much money.
It's just crazy, bro. And then I've just been trying to ask old people, not old people, people older than me type thing. Like, yo, like, has this ever happened in the world, like, as far as to your knowledge or something close to it? They're like, nah, nothing even close to this. Like,
if anything, they're comparing it to like the Great Depression type stuff.
Yeah.
But not even that. It's not that bad yet, but more so like a recession.
Man, it's crazy. They talking about people who seen wars and shit. They're like, war isn't even like this, because it's like there's two sides. This is like everybody's on the same side. Like,
so damn, bro, how long have you been growing your hair officially now?
I believe July or August, one of them would make it 3 years. I started 2017. But remember, I had a little bit of hair. But
yeah, I remember. So 3 years ago now.
Like,
yeah, man, it look healthy too.
Yeah. I don't plan on having it forever, but I do want it for a very long time. Like, definitely want it past my shoulders. So
I can't wait to get to my shoulders.
Bro, your shit is growing though. Your shit is, like, you're not gonna pass me because of time, but you're still catching up. Bro.
Yeah, I've caught up to a lot of people.
You're catching up, bro. Like,
people, bro. And it's not on accident.
You might fuck around and actually pass me.
It's not an accident, bro. Like, I've been doing so much different like routines, using so much different oils, you know.
See, that's my fault. I just redid my hair the other day, and I don't even like redoing it because I can't really see and I can't feel it properly.
What you mean?
Like, I can't part it the way like someone else doing it.
Oh, I've never tried to do it on my own. You crazy? I couldn't even do that. I get it retwisted probably like every 2 weeks. I've had it so far.
Shit, every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Damn, it's just neat, boy.
I know, right? Neat as fuck. And it's not even like I'm stripping the hairs because my new growth it comes in quick. So it's really just the root, you know, being twisted.
I ain't gonna lie, this little quarantine shit got me seeing life differently, like giving me a different perspective.
Yeah, I'm honestly a better one. I'm actually, people hate to hear me say it, but this shit is probably one of the best things that's happened to me this year. I know, and I hate to say that because this shit's really caused a lot of deaths in people's families and stuff, but me personally, the only thing it's done for me is keep me home. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not like penny pinching right now, so.
I ain't penny pinching yet. I just hope they're right there. Hope the situation gets figured out before
I get to that
you
point.
You feel me?
Talk to me in about two more months.
Yeah, 2 more months. Because they said
then I'll start complaining.
They said it might, if worse come to worse, a whole year. Nigga, a whole year of me working 2 days a week?
You right.
My nigga. Nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. I need to work. I need to work. I just need a source of income. And if this will change, like, let's say this changes the world's perspective on value of money and shit like that, that would help because...
You know what? There's too much big business going on, bro. In this situation, we ain't gonna learn from it. I think the world is doing when it comes to learning, bro. And you can't teach nobody anything these days, bro. Yeah. But that doesn't mean don't not do your part. You know, as long as we know.
All right, so I got a couple questions. Let's start off with.
Wait, is this recording already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Should be
It's being recorded.
Face to face or in person convo, like FaceTime or on the phone type shit.
Is it FaceTime?
Face to face, like FaceTime, or in person, or on the phone. Like, which one do you pick?
Of course, in person. Well, I don't know who would ever pick on the phone, because the phone, man.
Catfish. If people could be catfish.
Not even. Like, you mean like someone you just meeting, or like your dime, or someone you talking to?
Just anyone you want to talk to in general.
Yeah,
like how you prefer it.
In person, bro. Like, the phone shit is dead.
Well, this whole Corona shit killed that shit.
You know what? You can
Face
talk
to
on
face.
You can talk on the phone for like a month first.
See how you feeling.
See if you cough too much.
All right. Top 3 things to have a healthy relationship. Your opinion.
Communication, trust, and excitement.
Ooh. I'm 2 for 3 for yours. Communication and trust. I got big trust issues. Communication is key, because when I communicate with you, I'm taking your actions and your words literal.
Right.
But I'm taking your words literal and then matching up with your actions.
Exactly.
And then I don't want to piggyback that excitement one.
Excitement, man.
I'm gonna just say
spontaneous. I need excitement.
Spontaneousness, is that a word?
Yeah.
Spontaneous.
Oh, wait, is it?
I don't know. But
you
being
know.
spontaneous.
Yeah.
That would definitely.
That goes with excitement,
Man,
bro.
hold
Excitement, bro. You gotta be.
Alright, what's 2 toxic traits that you have?
Top 6 traits?
Toxic.
Toxic traits. Not communicating. That is toxic, man. Like, honestly, because when you don't communicate with something, you allow that person to, like, create, like, thousands of different scenarios, you know, like, about what you're doing, like. And you don't even gotta be telling the person, like, 24/7 what you're doing. You just gotta talk to them, let you know the type of person you are, like, because you know you can tell the type of person someone is when you talk to them, or what they do in their free time from what you get from talking to them. But all right, you said 6?
2 toxic.
2, and I would
with
say
yourself and within yourself.
within myself. Oh, within myself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I scratch that then. My toxic traits. Okay. That's a tough one.
I got to think too. Alright, I guess I'll go first. I wouldn't say this, but people tell me this. I'm very argumentative. And I can see that, but it's just a misunderstanding. That's all. But
it's just a misunderstanding. At the end of the day,
people say
at the end of the
I'm very
day.
argumentative, and I don't deny that. But for me, I wouldn't say I'm conceited or cocky, but I have a very high confidence, and people mistake that for being confident and cocky. I'm like, no, I just know myself. Like,
I'm gonna be honest here. One of my toxic traits, I'm a bad influence. Like, if you hang around me long enough,
go do some dumb shit.
you gonna do something. I'm not even gonna get into it, but the first usually ends up in some shit that they wouldn't have been in if they weren't with me. But it's always something to laugh at, like a year later. You know, that's one. Trying to think of another one. You know, I wouldn't even consider myself that toxic. I think that's the only recklessness, just recklessness, honestly. Like, I still do things not thinking sometimes.
Same. All right. So what's two things you love about yourself?
Two things I love. One thing I love about myself is that I love myself so much.
We're piggybacking off of that.
Yeah, like I can be with myself and have the greatest time. Like
All right.
I really like that about myself.
Like you're not afraid of being alone.
Right. And when you learn how to have a good time by yourself,
When you have other people.
you know, you the guy you go to, like, cause you know what to do to have a good time, like, people surround themselves with people like that. Another thing I like about myself, I would say I'm easy to talk to. I'm not really that hard to talk to, and that I'm the same person everywhere. Like I'm maybe a little bit different, when it comes to like people in my church. I won't lie, but mainly across the board, everybody knows me as the same person. Like not so much two-face or like that. What about you?
The first one, I definitely love myself. Like I'm not afraid of like being alone, going anywhere alone, doing things alone. Like I enjoy my company.
Yeah.
Type thing. I accept my flaws, work on them when I want to, how I want to, but sure, I love myself. The second thing would be my sense of humor.
I can piggyback off that too. I love my sister. It's
'Cause,
so
like,
broad, right?
Yeah, but it's like it's broad, but only certain people can get it.
Yeah.
Only certain people will understand.
Yeah.
Like once you know me, you understand like what I'm trying to get at.
True.
All right. Three things that attract you in someone.
Three things that attract me in someone. So again, with that first one, I love a person that can hold a conversation, man. For one, so like a female that can hold a conversation. For one. Two, one that can keep me laughing. I love a girl that can keep me laughing. That's one thing. That's another thing. Like that sense of humor. It gets my sense of humor for sure. Number three would probably be honestly, just to be more super specific, I like a girl that read books. Like specifically read books. Like that's awesome because
Why read books?
Because that's something that I try to pride myself on doing more, and to see someone that's already doing it just to do it because they like it, so there's a turn on. Like being able to sit and have. I think I like someone that that does not have a short attention span like that. Someone with a long attention span like that is a turn on.
I can see that. But for me, spontaneousness, because
Yeah,
for me, I just gotta be like, I'm very in the moment, but I'm very picky. So it's like,
yeah,
that kind of contradicts each other, but it still is like, surprise me, keep me on my toes, type shit. Someone that is smart.
Yeah, most definitely.
Like, I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I pay attention to a lot of things. So it's like I consider myself pretty smart.
Right.
So it's like, if you're a different type of smart, or you have a different perspective, or you're just, you open my mind to a lot of things.
Right.
That's very attractive, because like, oh shit, I never thought of it that way, or I had no idea this even existed.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
So if someone that's able to teach you something like that too. Yeah. Most definitely. That goes a long way.
I don't want my girls to be friendly, but she got to be a people person. Like, she
I
can't,
see what you're saying.
like,
saying. That one is tricky.
That's
You
what
know
I'm saying.
that one is tricky.
because I know both sides to that.
You know how it goes.
So,
You
like,
know exactly how that goes.
it's like, oh, you know him, but it's like, I know him too.
I
so
know
he
him
cool,
too, so
it's
I
like,
know
he
exactly,
cool, so
yeah.
it's like, you feel me? But even if it's not the case, even if it's just very just friendly, literally just friendly, and it's like you're a people person, you've been around, like, you know how to have fun, you feel me? Like, so,
Right. Got a whole wildlife out here, man. It feels like I'm on National Geographic right now.
yeah, hearing all that shit, the trees and whatnot.
I've been watching Tiger King.
Bro, I'm on episode 5, I think.
I just spit. Oh, man, cut that out. Make sure you edit that out.
So how was Tiger King?
Shit crazy, man. It's dope.
Did you finish it?
Nah, I didn't finish it yet.
What episode are you on?
I want to say 3. I'm at. He ain't go to jail yet.
Okay.
He ain't go to jail yet.
I'm at the part where he's about to go to jail.
Yeah.
They talk
he's
like
about to go to
there's
jail.
little clips of him being in jail, but
Yeah.
yeah.
He's at the point where he's talking about murking, like, you know, he done flew the helicopter over the zoo already. You know,
Did they talk about Carol's husband yet?
like something happened to him?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Damn.
And you know the first thing I thought about with
What?
that show? I'm like, this is white people problems.
Big nigga. Yo, I'm first looking at these niggas like, how do you have all these wives?
How you have all these tigers? Fuck these wives. How you have all these cats, nigga?
But no, there was a nigga that was under there that was like, yeah, when I seen him, I was like, fuck them tires. I'm wondering how he trained them women's.
I'm like, bro, y'all some hillbilly ass, country ass. Look at y'all teeth.
What?
And I'm just like,
They're disgusting. How do you feel about that? That should be a question.
what?
How do you feel about having multiple wives?
Okay. You want the real?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
do
Never
it.
mind. You're gonna make someone mad.
I'm gonna do it.
Don't do it. Might get someone mad. I'ma say
I can do it.
I
I
am
can definitely do it.
dedicated to my girlfriend right now, and she is all I need.
Safe. Bro, you ever played Wii? In the Mario baseball?
Yeah.
You ever when he was like safe?
That nigga was on his job, boy. He was not letting it. Not letting it.
Safe. Oh, bro. Yo, that would be a good video to do. Get the Wii out and play. Yo, I would, no lie, I would fuck y'all niggas up.
Bruh, that bowling, I can get that bowling and that tennis and that baseball. I'll get right on you.
Bruh, I'm so mad that Wii was like, your information was on that console. Because if we can share information,
I never had one, so I have no clue what the hell it's about.
or it probably had it and I just don't know about it. But to my knowledge, nah, bro. It was like on the console, like your data was on the console.
Yeah.
Man, I would fuck it up. Fuck it up real quick. All right. What is the hardest lesson you had to learn?
Now we starting to get to the good questions right here. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
Well, all right. The hardest lesson that I've had to learn. Yeah. That's something to think about. Cause I've had to learn a lot of hard lessons.
What?
But let's see, the one that stuck most. The one that stuck most.
I'll go first.
Yeah.
Just to say, is the first one that came to my head is not everybody's your friend.
Right. And it sounds simple, but that's
not everybody's your friend.
right.
It's funny. I was just telling my brother this the other. Actually, I think it was last night. Either last night or the night before that. Cause he got a car now. His car is nice, and I'm like, yo, like, this is a lesson you're gonna learn, but as you get older and things come to you, it's gonna be the same lesson in different forms. Yeah. So I was telling him about the car, and I'm like, yo, like, people are gonna come to you more and things like that. Right, and he was telling me about his one friend. He was saying he gonna stop hanging out with him, and I'm like, I'm not here to influence you how to hang with your friends. I'm just telling you how to be open-minded and aware. You feel me? I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm telling you, like, at least how to move, type thing. So he was like, nah, like, cause I see how he kind of tried to use me, and I'm like, well, I was just about to explain to you that now you got a car, people are gonna come around more and try to use you for rides and stuff.
Right.
And I'm like, but you have to understand, you have friends. So your true friends, they're gonna ask you for things, and you're not gonna really think nothing of it because they're your friend. Exactly. And I was just saying, like, what I'm really trying to get him to understand is that people are gonna use you no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what.
No matter what. What you have to understand is what you're being used for, and who is using you. So if your friend is gonna use you, your mom's gonna use you, your dad's gonna use you in different ways. But if you understand what you're being used for, you're not gonna take it as you being used. You'll take it as just whatever.
You're doing what you
when you
want to do.
When you yourself make that distinction, because people have different minds, when you yourself make that distinction of someone using you or someone actually needing you or you actually just doing something for your friend or yada yada yada, you make that distinction yourself. But as things come to you, it's gonna make people flock more to you. So, you know, your lines might change or get a little blurry, but over time, this lesson is gonna keep happening just in different ways.
Right.
And I'm like, now that you got a car and you're 18, imagine, let's say you get a house and you have friends who don't even have a house, who's struggling, living check to check, and you living good, and they gonna ask you for a place to stay.
You gotta be the first one they come to,
And you gotta make that decision. Like, you might say yes to some, you might say yes to no, you might say yes to all, you might say no to all. Like you gotta make that distinction, because are you helping someone get back on their feet, or are you enabling someone to just live off you?
Right.
So
that's a hard lesson to learn for sure.
So,
honestly, I would say that it's a popular one, but it's a hard lesson that we all have to learn, and that's, you know, the person right now that you love the most, that you care about, whether it be your family or your girl, your wife, they can do you dirtier than a stranger on the street. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're capable of doing it. And I'm just saying, don't be too surprised when or if it happens. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be you get cheated on or robbed by your own blood, you know, it happens, and you just got to be prepared for it. You know, I'm not saying you gotta walk around being worried about people hurting you that you create. Man, you keep hearing that in the background, right?
Yeah.
Boy, I think I be speaking. What we like? Boy, this wild stuff ain't made for black people, boy. We like, what's that? Them man's had over 200 lions, man. I can't.
Yeah, ligers and lions and tigers and whatever the combination is. I'm like, what?
But no, yeah, like for real, yeah. You just gotta. So I say that to say, like, always, you know, keep your guard up, but you know what I'm saying? Like, be safe out here. Like, you know, guard yourself, you know, stay wise, because they'll do it to you. Your own family would do it to you. You know?
Yes, sir. I remember when YG came out with that album, Stay Dangerous. I used to just say that for a little minute.
Stay dangerous.
Instead of saying stay safe, stay dangerous.
Stay dangerous, for real.
Niggas,
and Nipsey Hussle say the same thing.
Stay dangerous.
Stay safe and stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, it's getting crazy out here, bro.
Are you a homebody or a party person?
Ooh, that's a hard one, because I truly have a deep passion for both. Deep passion for both. Oh my gosh. When I go out,
we go out.
We go out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we going out. But
when I'm home,
I enjoy it. I'm
not leaving the crib.
What? This quarantine stuff, bro, is cake to me, bro. I feel like it's only been 1 hour, like, bro.
Bro, the only real change for me is just not working. Like, because it makes me feel like I'm not responsible, and it's not like I'm being a bum, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's like this whole shit is fucking with me. So it's like, I'm used to being home and going out when I need to and when I'm supposed to, but I can be home. But being home and not being able to.
I've been home, but I still been kind of working though, because I've been working in my sister's business, Press Release. I've been doing her e-blast, sending out her emails to all her clients. Shout out to Press Release. But
gang.
That's been my only like little money right now during this big old pandemic. People not taking it serious down here,
People
boy.
Are not, bro.
You know what?
Honestly, I told it to people being dumb. Cause it's like, fam,
ignorant, you know.
Like, I'm not saying you can't be around people, but you're not supposed to be around a lot of people. I don't really support the people really wearing the mask and the gloves, only because they're not doing it properly. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I've been wearing the mask and the gloves. When I go out to the store.
But are you constantly, like, are you touching your keys when you?
No, so it's usually
like,
with me.
Do you have
this is the right way to do it.
A pocket full of gloves in your.
No, bro. Like this, because honestly, you're not supposed to be going out that much. You're not supposed to be going out. So when you go to the store, you're supposed to go to the store that one time and get everything you need.
Right.
So when I go to the store, in that moment when I'm going to go get my stuff all at one time, is that my cat? Who's that? My mom? So, yeah. Oh yeah, she okay. But yeah, that when I'm going to get that one time thing, I go in there, I put my mask on, cause first of all, you just don't want to inhale people sneeze and do stuff like that all around you. So I put my mask on, and plus you're supposed to have the white side on the outside if you don't have the virus. If you have the virus, you're supposed to flip it around and have the blue side. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay, I didn't know that. So
I put that on. I put my gloves on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, once I do that, of course, the whole time I'm conscious about anything I touch. So I go in. What I do too, when they have the hand sanitizer there, I actually sanitize the gloves themselves. A lot of people don't know that you can actually treat the gloves like your regular hands and go wash the gloves.
That's what people don't do, and that's what bothers me, bro.
So, but what I seen people eating chips with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like that's ridiculous.
Like, bro, you just touch everything.
Exactly.
I
go in, I only touch what I'm gonna buy, put it in the basket, I do one shoot. As soon as I get outside, I don't touch my car, I don't touch my keys. I take the gloves off. I ain't gonna lie, I throw the gloves on the ground. I'm the girlfriend.
That's bad, but
I'm keeping it complete obvious. I mean, honest. Like I ain't gonna lie, I'm not the best. You know, I put the things on the ground, take my keys out, get in, wipe my steering wheel down with my key, move my wipes in the car just in case. You know what I'm saying? Don't touch your face, don't touch nothing, and go on by my day.
I wash my face every time I.
But now I don't even go. I just Instacart. I just had them Instacart it here.
What is that?
You can like have your groceries delivered here.
How cheap? Can't say how much, but because that's is it like an arm and a leg, or is it actually worth it?
I'm gonna tell you two different things. For Walmart, they have a thing where you can call, and they have a pickup outside for one.
Oh, and you park and then
you park, and they bring the groceries out the store to you to your car, and they put it in your car for you.
Okay.
That's what I do if I want to go out to Walmart. I just only go to Walmart because they're the only ones I know that do that. I don't know if Publix does it. You can check. But Walmart for sure does it. That's what I do. Now Instacart. Only time I use Instacart is if I'm ordering alcohol, like liquor. Like yesterday I bought. You gotta only get. I think it's like a minimum of $40 you gotta spend. But I spent about around $50 ordering like a Crown bottle about this big, just to come here. You know. So that's what I do, honestly. Because you know what they say, man, you know, once one person gets sick, that means that person going to have to most likely infect 6 other people. And then
because they're not going to the hospital and shit.
Right. You know.
My thing is, the people who keep going to the hospital who's not sick, they're getting sick. They're going to the hospital.
That's why I haven't gone, because I'm afraid to get sick going there.
Now we start over. Alright. High school, what year you graduated?
2016, man.
What high school?
Myanmar High School.
Same. Gang. 2013. I'm an old nigga.
Old head.
Don't let this young face.
Bro, you still looking fresh, man. Yeah, that's what it's about. I'm trying to tell you, stay young forever.
Bro,
people still tell me I look like I'm in high school still.
Bro, you do have a baby face,
Yeah,
but your
sure.
size is like, hold up.
Man, people still don't care about that. They be thinking I'm legit. I get ID'd everywhere.
You ever got caught doing something nasty?
Have I ever got caught?
Doing the nasty or something nasty?
Like someone open the door and be like, ah!
Or just someone knowing what you were doing.
Well,
not even just
so
walking in or just like,
you know what? I'm gonna say
like,
it.
hey,
So
get out there.
One time, I had it was hilarious. One time, me and my girlfriend, we was upstairs. My girlfriend is my neighbor, believe it or not. Let them know, my neighbor. It's crazy, right? So me and her were in my room. We were doing our thing. I'm not gonna get into details. I'm getting bit. But
I'm straight right
fast forward, we doing a thing, and we finish up. I open the door, and my homeboy, I'm not gonna bitch his name, has his ear to where the door was the whole time.
No.
Now, kid, he wasn't over. Like he wasn't like I didn't invite him or nothing. Like
we just pulled up.
Not just pulled up. Me, him, and another homeboy had scheduled to see a movie about like an hour. I forgot all about the movie. Right, I forgot all about the movie.
Some pictures to girl.
Right, 2 bits. So they're like wondering where I'm at. They blowing my phone up. You know I'm not paying attention to my phone. He's telling me now. He tells me his story. He says the door was open for one, my front door. He thought I left it open on purpose.
Oh, for him to come in or some shit.
Yeah, for him to come in.
Wow.
So we can go and leave to watch the movie. So he comes in, he sits down. He's like, "Where's this man at?" He starts hearing it from the door. So The whole time he's like, bro, he man tells me he even went and he found a DVD and tried to like put it underneath the door so he can try to see.
No way. No way.
Bro, it's hilarious. But that's the closest I ever got like that, man.
Well, I don't think I'm capping, but I don't think I've got caught.
Almost caught. Remember, you had to run out. Wait,
time out. Wait. I forgot about that. How did you know about that? I forgot about that. How did you know about that? Yo,
I've been told that story by you and her without even bringing it up.
Oh shit, I probably did, but still.
Oh my
Bro, my heart
god.
was in my ass that day, boy.
That's hilarious, man. You know, that's one of the funniest stories I've heard. Like, by my friends, dog.
But no cap, it was her fault, because I knew if I would have stayed, I would have been fine, bruh. I knew I was gonna be straight, bruh. I knew. I was like, just.
I don't know what's wrong with girls when it comes to that, man. Y'all don't know how
like, trust me.
Girls always get caught, man.
And no cap, that was my first time too. Like getting caught like that. I'm like, no, just
out of there.
Just like I promise you. Like I'll sneak out the window. I'll run through the front door with like you just gotta just wait. Damn. A lot of firsts with that girl. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Last time you had sex. Shit.
2 days ago. Wait. I'm
Maybe
sorry.
about a month.
I lied. Yesterday.
It's between 1 to 2 months for me.
1 to 2 months.
I mean, I got in head.
Yeah.
Head was fire, but
I count that as sex.
oh well then. A week ago.
Good. I count that. So it's covered. Garbage in our garage.
Okay. This one's a tough one. Who looks better? Your current boo or your last boo?
I'm so sorry to say this. Like, I don't know. I feel bad. I don't want to talk about her like that.
No names have to be given.
No names have to be given, but y'all already. Oh man, all the people gonna see this. You dirty for that. You dirty for that.
How?
You dirty for that, man. You dirty for that.
I told you these questions are
You
random.
dirty for that.
I got to answer too, don't forget.
No disrespect, but I'm not gonna lie. I prefer my chick that I'm with right now. Okay, honestly, like hands down, I can't. No disrespect. No disrespect.
My turn. Well, since I don't really be in a lot of relationships,
Right.
but you feel me, I be having fun. I'm gonna just count my last relationships. So, who is before?
Who is before who? cracking these things open.
Oh, open one for me too, please.
Oh shoot.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna say my current because she thick.
Cause she thick. Yeah, man. My current. Yeah, honestly too.
She
the
thick.
girl I'm with right now is the thickest girl I've ever been with.
Trust me, there's other things that apply to it, but
yeah.
Thick is
but that's a. It's on the it's on the grab.
Yep, that's that nasty shit.
What is
this?
The beer? I don't see how people think beer is nasty, man.
Alcohol is nasty. I don't drink. I mean, some people do drink it for the flavor. I don't. I drink it for the
just the kick.
Yeah,
man. Right. I gotta kick these.
In times like this, jump forward a year from now. What do you envision?
Say that one more time.
Given the situation, current situation overall, jump a year from now, what do you envision?
What do I envision?
You yourself, but you can also describe the world and how you think your outlook would be as well.
In a year, I'll be a lot more knowledgeable in the area that I want my life to go in. I plan to do a lot of research on building the business that I want to build to benefit my environment, people around me. And I believe in a year I'm gonna be at least, and at that time too, I feel like I'm gonna have a lot. I'm gonna save enough to actually do something, like to create something by that time. Like right now, I'm in the works of trying to get all the components I need to build what I want to do for the rest of my life. In a year, that's where I'll be at.
A year for me, hopefully things get back to normal sooner than later, but I'll be doing more of this because I have more time. So things like this.
I support it.
Things would be different as far as the support and more support, from different people, just getting more people into what I'm doing. My little production company, my own little shit.
Yeah.
That, I LLC, so the shit is mine. So, I just love saying I'm able to own something.
Right, same. That's what it is.
I'll keep it a band with you. I'm not making no money or anything, but that's not really my purpose right now. Because I know what I'm doing is gonna make money, but I'm not trying to force it to make money. I just want my people to support me and shit like that. So, year from now, that's just in a different position as far as another level from now. Not like a big step, but just another step from my current position. Hopefully a new car and a new place, but I'm shooting for one or the other. Hopefully both. That's about it. A year from now.
I hear that, dog. And most importantly, like you said, man, I've been reading these books, and
you gotta send them to me.
I
don't read a lot.
It's these books that millionaires write, and it's not millionaires that cheapskated their way to the top. I'm talking about millionaires that literally are down to earth and created something that they believed in and that they believed would actually benefit the people. And most of them, like you said, they started off where it wasn't even about the money. It was just about benefiting the person and your next man, you know what I'm saying, your homie or your neighbor. And when you come from a good place of heart, that sticks around. Something that benefits people is gonna stick around. Like, you can easily come up with a scam, or lie about something and try to go big on that, but it's not gonna last long.
Yeah, eventually it's
eventually it's gonna fall apart. But if you do something that you really believe in, you're always gonna believe in that. So that means it's gonna always be around. So that's what I believe in. Like I'm gonna try my best to find something that I really believe, that would help somebody, and dump as much of my money and proceeds I can into that, and hope that that just gets big off people talking about it. Just people just actually accepting it for whatever it is, and it just goes big, man. Like that's what it is. You just gotta touch the people. And you gotta find whatever that is. Touch the people. That's why I definitely support anything like this. Asking the questions. Answering them for people. People need something to watch like that.
Yeah, something to do right now.
Something to do right now, of course, right?